welcome back to my channel. I am Allie and this is my channel, Allie in Wonderland, and today I'm going to be doing something very exciting called the DCP tag because I am doing the Disney College program in spring 2019 and I am the most excited I think I've ever been in my entire life. Like, my friends often tell me to shut up because all I do is talk about the Disney College program. And so yeah, today I'm going to be doing the DCP tag and let's get started. Number one is, how did you hear about the program? I actually heard about it from my father. He heard about it in college, but back then you could only do it for a certain major, and my dad was like an insurance major, so he couldn't do it. But then they changed the rules that like all majors could do it. So he told me, it was like when I was around 8 or so, like around that age, he was like, yo girl, you're going to do the Disney College program when you're in college because I would have loved to do it and it's your destiny because we're a very Disney oriented family. And yeah, so that's how I heard about it. It's pretty exciting. How was the interview process? So my interview process like shook me. So last year when I was a freshman, I kind of applied for the Disney College program for the spring as like a what's that word? Spur of a moment? That's not what it is. It was an impulse decision. Okay, alright. Anyway, it was an impulse decision because I just kind of wanted to see if I could, like, what the application process was and how far I could make it. Well, it just didn't make it anywhere. I was application received for the entire run of the applications. Like, I really didn't know there was like Facebook pages and stuff, so I wasn't like in group chats and I wasn't like talking to anyone. So I honestly didn't even think I didn't even know what like a WI or a PI was. That's web-based interview and phone interview. Like, I didn't know you were supposed to have those. Like, I was like, ooh, I hope I find out. Like, never heard anything until like November, and it was like no longer consideration. And I was like, oh, I forgot I applied for that. So that wasn't a thing. But this year, what happened is I again impulsively applied because I was like, well, I'm a sophomore now, I'm older. I wouldn't have wanted to leave my freshman year anyway. Like, I would be difficult with my dorm and that whole situation. So I was like, let me apply this year. I have my own place. Like, I'll be able to figure it out. So I applied August. When the first day applications came out. I'm not exactly sure what that day was, but it was around August 20th, I think. And like 20 minutes after I submitted my application, I received an email to do my WBI, my web-based interview. And I was like, whoa, what is this? What's a web-based interview? And so I did it real quick. Well, first I watched like a couple YouTube videos to like see like what they were looking for. But then basically it's kind of when I did what was that? I mean, sure, it's fine. When I did the web-based interview, I just kind of like answered it truthfully. Like, I didn't like lie or anything because I feel like they definitely could tell. So I just answered it how I like felt personally, and then like after I finished the WBI, I can't say this anymore. Web-based interview. I cannot say WBI apparently. I got an email again that says, congratulations, schedule your phone interview, and I was like, so shook. So I like called my dad and I'm like, hey, so I kind of did a thing. And he was like, what did you do? And I was like, I might have applied to the Disney College program and made it farther than I thought and I was going to do. And he was like, okay. And he was like, and at first like my parents were kind of like, they didn't really want me to do it because I thought I was in a good time, but now they're into it and now they're excited for me. Like, I text my parents about like the Disney College program so much. We discussed so much things. But yeah, so I scheduled my phone interview for the Thursday after my application, and I did my phone interview around 11-ish in this very room. I played Disney music in the background. Hopefully she didn't hear. Either way, it didn't matter. But anyway, yeah, my interviewer was so sweet. I didn't catch her name because we kept breaking up. I hate my life, but I feel like so panicky and like I forget things when I'm panicked and scared. So I forgot to like ask her like for clarification on what her name was, and I'm very upset about it. That's fine. So yeah, my phone interview. She asked me. I could do a more in-depth video of my phone interview, but I don't really remember much because it was all like a while back, and I didn't record it because I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know things. Like, I watched Disney College program videos in the past, but like I guess I didn't watch the like the process videos. I just watched like people in the program like, oh, free, fun, parts. So I didn't know like the hard part. But yeah, I could do like a questionnaire like how I prepared and stuff because I did prepare a little bit. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so then my phone interview. After the phone interview, she was like, you'll find out like probably in October, and I was like, oh, okay. But then a week and like 4 days after my phone interview, I actually decided to join all those groups finally, and so people were like, there's a wave coming out, there's a wave coming out. What does wave mean? I was like, what is a wave? Who's Kirk? Who's Christy? I was like, who are these people? And then I finally figured it out, and I followed them on Twitter, and Kirk had me stressing. Kirk was like, all right, we're gonna go reverse alphabetical order, and I was like, ah. And so I was like, I'm kind of in the middle of the alphabet, so either way, whichever way he was going, I'd have to wait a while. So I kind of like lost hope, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get like I'm not gonna get like an answer today. Like, I don't think it's my time. But I'm sitting at work, and lo and behold, I get a text from Disney recruitment. And it's like, hey, exciting update! Check your dashboard. And I was like, excuse me? So I like pull my computer out at work, and I'm like shaking, like having hyperventilating, like panic attack. And I check my dashboard, and it's like, offer! And I was like, oh my god! And then I was like, started crying at work, and people were staring at me like, who's this crazy girl? What is wrong with her? And I was like, oh my god, guys! Oh my god! And I text my dad, and I was like, Dad? Wait, I called my dad. I said, Dad, I need you to get behind it because I just got accepted. And he was like, Allie, I know. I was like, oh my god. And then I found out that my role was attractions, and I was so hyped. Like, attractions, I'm so excited. Like, I just remember having like the most like memorable experiences with people in attractions, and I'm so excited. Like, I would have been fine with anything, of course, but like attractions, so pumped. The costumes, like not the best, but I'm fine for it. Like, I'm so ready to be in that polo shirt and like knee-length shorts. Like, I'm here for it. Bring back my camp counselor days. It'll be great. So that happened, and then yeah, now I have an offer. I'm moving in January 14th, and I'm so excited. I got a really long tangent with that question. That's only the second question. Oh, where were you when you find out? Well, I just told you I was at work, and I was crying and making a fool of myself. I work in a library at my school, so like there was kids, like not kids, but college kids all over the place, and they were like, girl, what is your role? Again, attractions. I just answered so many questions in that big spiel of mine, but yeah, my role is attractions. My preferred roles were character attendant, which I would have loved. If I would have been character attendant, whew, I would have like blown up or something. Attractions, it was like character, like first it was character performer. I did do an audition, didn't make it past the first round. If you want me to do an audition video, I can, but like, I can just tell you the first like 20 minutes. But yeah, so I did character performer, character attendant, attractions, and then it was like children's activities, I think, and I kind of forgot. I kind of put high interest in like almost everything because I was like, everything sounds fun, it's Disney, you know? How did you find your roommates? I found my roommates in a Facebook group. I posted this long post about, hey, this is me, I'm a person, and I'm interesting, and I want to live with you. And they replied, and they're like, oh my god, sis, you look cool. And then we all became friends. It's so my roommates' names are Claire, Haley, Caitlin, Kenzie, and Savannah. Wait. Caitlin, Claire, Kenzie, Savannah, Haley. Yeah. They're really cool. I'll do more videos of them in the future. How many do you want? We currently have 6 girls. We might go into 8. I'm more cool with 6. There's also this really cool girl that's like looking for roommates, so we might go to 8 for her. But again, we might not all even end up together because you don't really know who your roommates are until you get there. Like, we can request each other, but it's not 100%. So we'll find out. Well, hopefully it all works out. What are you going to miss while in the program? I'm definitely going to miss my friends and family and like my college town in general. Like UGA, I'm going to miss it a lot in Athens. I'll miss my apartment. It's really cute. It'll be here when I get back, but I'm just going to miss like the familiarity of everything around me. Like, I've been to Orlando like a ton, of course, but I've never like explored Orlando. I just like stay in the comfort of Walt Disney World. So it'll be different to be with a whole lot of strangers in a whole new place. But I'll be working at Disney, so it'll be fine. Okay, What's your favorite Disney park? My favorite park is Epcot, and a lot of people like roast me about this, and I didn't like realize that Epcot's not like cool. I thought it was, but I think I love Magic Kingdom, but it's like a little overcrowded half the time. I feel like it's more towards like little like smaller kids, and you know I'm a whole 19, so I like Epcot because I really love to hit like the World Showcase and like the different food and how everything looks so cool. And I'm really excited to go ride Test Track again. And I love Mission Space, and I love all of the rides, and I'm so excited. Soarin', oh my god. Animal Kingdom's becoming like a big favorite of mine too. Like Everest, I one time rode the Everest at least like me and my sister. We rode it like 15 times because there's a 5-minute wait, and if you know Everest, that's like a miracle. So we rode it like 12 or 15 times in a row, and like around like the 12th time we rode it, I was like, oh god, we can't do this anymore. I'm losing it. We're about to puke. We can't do it. And I was so dizzy. Like I've never felt that way before. It was so funny. But like the cast members being so funny. Like they give us stickers every time we come through because they're like, okay again, what's up? Welcome back. And they were so cool. So love that ride. Would love to work Everest. Disney, if you're watching. Okay. First thing you want to do when you get there. So the first thing I'm actually doing when I get there, I kind of already know. My dad and I are going to drive down in my car on the Saturday before check-in. So I check in on a Monday, and we're going to go to the parks. We're going to go to Magic Kingdom on Sunday before I move in, and I hope we're going to meet up with all my roommates. So we're going to do a roomie dinner with all our families and get to know each other and hang out. And it's been so fun. I'm so excited. I can't. What is number one on your bucket list? I haven't experienced like the spring season of like Disney. I've always gone in the fall or the summer, so I'm really excited to see how things are for like Easter or for like Valentine's Day and stuff. Like I'm excited to see the different holidays, and I'm excited to eat a lot of food. I want to try a lot of things, and I definitely want, okay, I'm a big baby about bigger rides. Like Tower of Terror and I are not friends. I've had a bad experience on Tower of Terror. When I was a kid, like I was around 7, and I have always been a small kid. Like I was premature when I was born, so I've been pretty tiny as a child. I've grown now, but as a kid I was really small. And I go to get on Tower of Terror, and they put me on the end seat, and I was teeny. And so whenever like we would go, like we drop, I would be lifting out of my chair, just like floating in the air, and I was like, I'm about to die. I was started screaming so much they stopped the ride and like took me off because I don't know if they thought someone was dying, but it probably sounded like that. Like I was freaking out. Like I still have a fear, and I was like 11 years. Like I can't do math. Please don't judge me. Like 12 or so years ago, and I'm like I can still feel the fear. So my goal during at the DCP is to get my scared self to ride Tower of Terror. I have to do it. I'm gonna be terrified, but I gotta do it. Like I gotta get over my fears. Okay, I'm gonna ride the bigger rides. I promise. Okay, what is one thing you hope to take away from your program? I hope to just get a better understanding of how the parks run and like how much energy and like passion goes into working there. Like I always knew like the cast members like go above and beyond, but I'm really excited to actually be a part of that and like see how things work. I'm really excited. I want to work in Magic Kingdom just because I want to walk in the Utadors. I'm not saying that wrong. Ultadors? The underground tunnels? I'm so trash. Like I know they smell like trash, but I just want to experience it. I want to be behind the scenes. I'm really excited. And that's all of the questions, I think. Hold on. I want to see if there's more questions. Look another one. Guess not. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'm sure like no one will watch this, but if you do, let me know your questions. And yeah, if you have any other video ideas, let me know. I'm pretty bad at YouTube, so hopefully this isn't the worst or I'm not too awkward. I try my best. But yeah, I'm super excited, and yeah, my channel name's Ali Wonderland, so you get the reference. You probably do. Alright, I probably just turn off the camera before I keep saying more weird things. Goodbye.